really compelling matchup. It almost has a throwback feel. The era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the winners of 3 straight, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Shotgun running play call. Fights through the tackle. Well, tackling better than 31. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. It's a big gain. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 40.
This is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
Here we go.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Manning. Bringing pressure. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through a tackle. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. It's a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
We'll hand it off. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Stout defense there to throw loss on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Didn't expect to lose
situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air, it's Moss. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold down. Defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Right there. Hold up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the catch downfield. In the clear for 25. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Quarterback still with the football. It's hard running there through a tackle. And strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
And there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Signs with the throw. Touchdown, Texas. Great catch and run for 6. Trying the extra point.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. They better bracket him or use double cover.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now on the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. He shoved that amount of the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drop in back. We're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly out of the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Moss. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll test the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but won't run out. Stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Down inside the 25. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught behind the line. It's Stewart. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
3rd down is a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. And I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance here and putting a touchdown up on the board. I think it's worth it.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Texas 14, Louisville 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's Clark. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Brings it out possession from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Louisville, this defense makes some adjustments to get a stop. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wide out. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, Louisville. They finish off the scoring drive.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Manning. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Man, on side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled. What a catch. He made the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but quick credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal to 7.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense, and you have enough guys that can cover. The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Moss. Pulls it in. It's Lacy. Defense reacts quickly. A very short game on the ball.
The quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but you better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacy. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, getting him the ball.
And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. Timeout is called on strategy late in this close game at halftime approaching.
It's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Back to pass. It's Moss. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Bell. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Short throw complete to the tight end. The offense will quickly spend the timeout.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Moss. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
He got it. The field goal's good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors as part of our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away and get us going in the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out There's just no room to run.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman with too far downfield. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Throws it to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. No connection there. Pass is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field, though, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic. First play of the drive now, at 25. Gives it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that. To the air, it's Moss. The sure hands, it's Bell. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. It's a small game. Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a fight. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here. He gets loose. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's going to lose yards there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quick completion to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right. But the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Moss. Launching one to the end zone. And he's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Shoots to get free. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
17.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Goes backwards, losing a few yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. On the first play of the drive now for the 25. No running. Handed off to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. He's hauled in way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. The ball is out. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back grabs it on the screen. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense.
I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've regained the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to put it away.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it almost really empty.
They trap it and sack it back at the 10.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Cardinals will line up to boot it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and boot it away. The punter under pressure. This is not a good kick. McCoverty able to bring the return to the ground. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Manning. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
He's got it from 55 yards away. Never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Stewart. He's getting some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Makes the grab. It's Golden. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a short completion of the big tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Clock near the sticks. It's Stewart. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down down in the red area? Beautiful play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, Louisville. This offense really clicking.
What composure by this offense to now score with under 15 seconds to go to tie this game up. An extra point gives him the lead and potentially the victory.
And the kick is up and good. They've got the lead now in the final seconds. Can the defense hang on? So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Bringing it out. It's Clark. And he gets it out with a 28 tackle right there. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at 28. To throw, it's Manning. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he goes down, but the takeaway is a fitting ending to this winning performance by the defense. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even match of two quality teams battling.